Then again, they have the Grok and the Alice for the full 5-on-5. As long as they play their cards right, it could still be a strong counter.
Well, do you have any predictions who they might pick up now?
Again,
It's a hover, but
I want to get the Harley.
Leopard is okay.
Leopard is kind of okay, but I want to see Harley maybe, or someone with like that Selena exactly, the one who's not left out on the bans. To just go off into the strong composition, have the Selena snipe as much as you can, keep your distance from this Lunox, and hopefully come out on top in the team fight because of in the pickings. Because team fights, if this Lunox is allowed to free hit, it's gonna be very bad.
Oh yes, indeed. Well, what they could do is Selena could focus on Luna, since we all know this, right? How scary Selena can be in the early game. Stun, the burst, the yada, all that. They could utilize that and try to take down Luna first or focus on Luna, and then maybe go to Hayabusa next.
That's a good possibility here. Hayabusa is actually a strong assassin. Maybe can be used to go to the backline to pick off the Selena and to pick off the Alice before she starts to engage into the fight. Because you know the Alice, once she goes in with this and ults into a huge amount of targets, she's almost unkillable with the life steal on her skill. So before the Alice pops it out, maybe the Hayabusa can be used to target out someone in the back. Take him out before they can make an impact. Again, it's still any man's game here. Either main gonna be picking up the Gatot Kacha just for the last one. Kind of makes me wonder. Either main is looking like this time around they're the ones who want to go for the 5v5.
Yep.
Either right now SXE they just want to use the Lunox to get kills in the laning phase and then snowball from there. I think that's the game plan here. Again, everyone's you have the Akai for the safety as well as the Lolita. So that could allow you a lot of confident picks here for SXE.
They're probably opting to protect Lunox as much as they can, since, yeah, we all know Lunox is like, we've been waiting for her to get nerfed since, I don't know, the moment she got out, right?
Yes, exactly. Lunox is way overdue for a nerf. I absolutely agree there, Miss Yuko. And again, thanks so much guys for hanging out with us. Don't forget to share the stream. Hashtag #legendary, hashtag MPLS2. We might just read your comments here. We're all watching out. Of course, and thanks so much for hanging out on chat. Type in your predictions, AE win, or do you want SXC win? Let's try to find that out as we go into the land of dawn. So far. What about you, Miss Yuko, the very beautiful Miss Yuko? Who
Stop
do you predict?
overhyping me, man. Anyway, so actually, before Enemy got Gatot, I was actually looking at S&X. But now that they got Gatot, I'm actually having second thought. Maybe I should look to Enemy because good Gatot lanes can be really useful when it comes to teamfights.
Absolutely. I mean, Gatot ultimates have always been highly contested, both in rank as well as in the online qualifier. And looks like this is not going to be any different. Although, the thing about Gatot, right now today, he hasn't actually won yet. So,
Oh yeah.
he got picked.
So is this a curse of the day, or
Yeah.
maybe Aderman can break it, right?
That's a big question here. Again, Gatot Gacha is very useful once you get the ultimates in, once everyone is in a good position. But the question is, can they be used in time? Is the sync gonna be perfect here for Aderman to pull that off? So,
Well, do you see any possible combination when it comes to Aderman's picks right here?
I mean, I kind of want to have them go for the team fights early on. Maybe just to force Lunox out, try to assassinate her. And looks like that's not gonna be the case. He's gonna be the one doing the assassinations as EJ is gonna get taken down. First blood for SXC, and there was no answer there for Aderman.
Well, it's kind of scary because once Aderman does give Lunox the advantage that she gets, she is gonna be at the front lines just getting one kill after another.
And again, once you give the kills to the Lunox, man, I hope you're prepared. You prepare your band-aids. You're gonna need a lot of them. They're gonna get hit with scales left and right. Of course, in the mid lane, it's gonna be another clash here for SXC. It's Ader Main trying to force out some team fights. Again, so far, even though they got the first blood, Ader Main is ahead in gold just because of the rotations. Again, that's very smart as well. You're gonna get another one though. This time around, Ader Main, they will initiate. Once Changu hit level 4.
It's a revenge kill, man.
Yeah, in the instant that Changu hits level 4 on the Alice, and they go for the fight right away. And you saw what happened there. Ader Main this time around gonna be controlling the rotations. Most likely the turtle, but looks like SXE gonna try to go in. They fail. Again, they missed out on the shots.
Well, we could see how fast S&X also disengaged. Probably because they know I couldn't do it. So.
Yeah. Well, of course, SXC very strong. Very strong on the lineup here. Again, I'm very confident that this Lolita is still gonna win out on top. Right? Lolita can protect this Hayabusa, can protect this Lunox non-stop. Just give him the proper position. You are already. Let's see though. I mean, I want to see what they have. What kind of plays Ader Main can do to work around the Lolita? Because that's the question. Can they play around it? And can they play safely enough to initiate the 5v5 fight?
So I actually think that both Lunox and Lolita is focusing on proper positioning, right? And that's how he's gonna be game decider for them. But with Ader Main's damage, and again how in sync they are, I think they can probably answer to that.
Yeah, I mean, just try to go for the sync and you should be able to execute the team fights, right? I mean, the big question here is the team fights. Can they execute? And can they actually play safe? Again, execution, we've seen SXE. They have been doing pretty well against the strong veterans in Ader Main, so you gotta give them credit, right?
Yeah. Them being able to win one game and probably, I think they can get another is actually something.
Which is exactly what's happening right now on Ader Main. Under turret, Gatot will ult out, but will be flickered out by Honda and Dexter. Of course, here comes Get on the revenge. EJ caught under a tower, double kill for the Lunox player. Again, Changu gonna make a run for it. LeBron is on the side, watching helplessly as his team gets taken apart. Of course, SXE still gonna be fighting off under the turtle this time around. And again, Archie, all the while this is happening, Archie and Leomord is on the top lane.
They have their own fight at the top lane, so you know they have their own business to deal with.
Yes, and that's the question here. Can they completely who's gonna come out on top and who's gonna help their teammates earlier? And then that's gonna be the question. LeBron though, gonna get hunted down by Honda. He blocks a lot of it, but the shield not gonna be enough to sustain against him. LeBron with an easy kill there. Very aggressive play from SXE. They paid for it with their lives.
Well, we could now see that SXE are here putting so much pressure, and they actually kind of have the map control now, but let's just see how they'll be able to utilize it. I still think it could be a game, but damage-wise, you know which team it is.
Absolutely. Again, there is no lack of damage here for SXE. And Ader Main, they're going to need to come up strong here with something. You know, they're going to have to hunt those people, hunt these people down one by one. Of course, Ader Main, they're ahead of goal. But in team fights, I'm just scared for them. You know, I'm just scared because Ader Main, they could probably lose out in a straight 5v5. Even though their composition is designed to fight 5v5. As long as Ged gets a free hit, this should be bad. It looks like Dexter gonna make sure that Lunox doesn't fall. Of course, they're gonna lock in Crip. Crip dives out into Haji with the ultimate. Still gets taken out by the Lunox once more. It's gonna be a killing spree. Flickering Luminous Blast hits EJ. But all the while that was happening, bottom lane turret gets taken out. Again, more gold to Ader Main. And wow, they are doing quite well splitting up the map.
I actually think that Selena split pushing while the actually away from her is actually good. It's just because they could get objectives that even though they might have failed.
Exactly. And speaking of team fights though, I think they want to go for more. Honda in a very bad position. Here comes the rest of the team though. Ken goes onto Kenji. He's taken very, very low. Forces them to flicker. Of course, Honda taken out of contention as he is demolished. On the back end though, Kenji also falls. Of course, the rest of the team, they're going to be coming up strong. Selena takes down the Akai, and that's going to be the retreat initiated by the rest of the SXE squad. Right now, they're still down on kill. They're still down on gold, but they are ahead on kill. But Ader Main, they control a big part of the map.
Yeah, this is a comeback.
Absolutely.
Earlier, I have got to admit that they were losing when it comes to team fights and kills, but slowly but surely, they're climbing to the top, and now they are nearing to their enemies.
Exactly, and if it is gonna be the base fight, if you're talking about base fight Cameron, there you go. We are gonna be in a lot of trouble, especially for SXE. If they catch this Lunox off guard, that's like 50% of your damage down the drain already.
They could probably target Akai afterwards, but I do think they should target Martin.
Yeah,
or maybe Hayabusa, but you know, don't focus much on Lolita or Akai afterwards.
Yeah, and then afterwards, it's gonna be a whole lot of hurting for your team if ever that does go through. So you have to be very careful. Again, it's still any man's game, right? If SXC can find Ader Main in a bad position, in a bad team fight, they'll probably come out on top. Because they do have the firepower to do so. And right now, they're exerting pressure on the different parts of the map, while Ader Main is in the mid lane. That's a bit of a questionable play.
Another questionable play would be, we are seeing that Ader Main is pushing pressure, right?
Yeah.
They are applying pressure all over the map. But I looked up and I realized SXC doesn't have any turrets down for Ader Main yet.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's roughly almost, well, it's above 9 minutes, but it's above 9 minutes into the game already. So that's kind of, guys, you might want to push.
I know. It kind of signals for team fight though. SXE, they are on the side. Lolita tries to go for the Numinal Blast, but Ader Main is already in the middle of the fight. Changu, lifesteals in the front. EJ subs in from the back. And of course, Honda gonna block every projectile, but he still gets taken very, very low. And Turret will suffer because of the pressure from Ader Main. Wow, what an explosive fight there from Ader.
Okay, I'm calling it, they're back.
They're back.
You know, the aggression we all love from game 1, it's back. Ader Main, they're probably gonna push as much as they can, dish out as much damage as they can, and whatever small mistakes SXC will have, Ader Main will highlight that and they'll be able to take things to their advantage.
Yeah, and they're gonna get snowballed out of position completely. And you saw what Ader Main can do. I mean, Lolita, Honda on this Lolita, a bit of a questionable movement last year.
Yeah.
Didn't really hit anything, right?
Yep. Probably maybe wrong predictions.
Yeah, maybe it's actually very difficult to predict. They are fighting inside this bush earlier, so you didn't really know if Ader Main was gonna come out on top. But this time around, looks like Ader Main gonna go fight in the same position. And of course, Dexter is gonna be there to block out Crypt. He gets locked in. He jumps in. And looks like it's not gonna hit that many targets. He's still on the back end though. They take down the Lunox. And as we said, that's 50% of the damage out for SXC. The rest of Ader Main looks like they're gonna be very happy to chase up the Honda. He will just go for the Suicide Squad into the tower. That's a lot of map control being given over to Ader Main. 6,000 gold ahead. Ader Main fans rejoice.
Alrighty, and speaking of rejoicing, they are opting for the sword and more pushing potential, and I think they can win team fight from now. Because, like you said earlier, before this era, before this phase of the game, when it comes to team fights, they probably won't. They're kind of shaky, but now I'm a bit confident to say that they'll be able to take out team fights.
Yeah, because Ader Main, they pick team fights when SXC Imba is not ready, right? You kind of know this. They try to go on the team fight on the bottom side of the map 2 times in a row in the next 3 minutes because SXC Imba was not ready for either of those. And Ader Main came out on top even though it was not 5v5. They were able to manipulate SXC into fighting a very unfavorable matchup.
And I actually like how Ader Main prioritizes Lunox because they do know once Lunox is down, that's 50% of their damage down.
That's right. So right now on top lane, of course, it's going to be a Gatot Gacha dive. This is the kind of fight that Adermain wants to take under the turret. Lord is wailing on it. Very, very healthy right now. And that was a perfect execution there. 1-2 combo. Honda tries to block out as much as he can. They lure him into a very bad part of the map where there's still a turret, but they still come out on top. Hayabusa, they finally get a kill. Again, he will be revenged upon very easily again. Adermain, they wipe out the turret on top. They go to the mid, and now it's gonna be a bottom lane turret as well. Looks like there's gonna be no stopping Adermain from making the push, and looks like that is gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a 2v1 in favor of Adermain.
Congratulations, and to the commenters that hashtag AE win, you guys are right. If you guys had bets with anyone